Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. Honey, this episode, look, y'all know I don't like this show all the way. No, it's not that I don't like the show. It's the people on this season of the show that irks all the nerves that I have in my body. Okay, y'all already know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, relax, relate, release, good old thing. No, not good old things, and all that goodness and stuff. You know what I'm saying? JayBird. Y'all know that stuff. Okay, we do it every single time. I can't do it right now because again, they get on my nerves. Okay, with this stuff. They could have kept this season. I feel like there was no point in this season. Not one, not two, not three. Damn show, not 10 episodes. 10 episodes worth of reasons to do this season. I'm trying my best not to cuss in the first 2-3 minutes of my video so it won't get demonetized. You know what I'm saying? Girl. Okay. This episode was bush, skew, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm speaking for all women. Seriously? Okay, look, we see ZZ Top out here still asking Decepticon if that is blood on your pants. We still there, okay? And then here comes Phaedra like, ZZ Top, okay? It's not blood, that's vomit. You know, he was really sick. It's probably from whatever he was eating and drinking, okay? Leave it be, not leave it be or whatever. Cool. She then dragged him to the bathroom and you're like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ZZ. Oh, it's okay. Decepticon, it's okay. Boom. Following morning, you know, the guys is in one room, the girls is in one room or whatever. You know, the girls talk I didn't care too much about what they were saying. The guys talk I didn't care either. Okay. We then see his lie detector test day. And the results I want to know is, why is Dr. Ish wearing so many bracelets? Look at that man wrist. Girl, he think you Black Panther. Why? Look, I need someone to answer it for me. I mean, is it a part of a religion? Is he in some fraternity? I just wonder, why is your arms full of bracelets, sir? It's distracting me and whatnot. Okay. Anyway, we have the results coming up. First up, Medina and Phaedra, okay? And as upset or confused or as perplexed as they may look, we still do not believe they're a real couple, okay? And they basically both had the same question asked of each other. Do you want to be in a physical relationship with the other one, okay? His answer was yes, I want to have sex with her. He passed because he wants to fuck, okay? They then asked her the same question. Do you want to be in a physical, sexual relationship with Medina? She told them no. She said my answer was no. And then guess what? She passed, which means she does not want a sexual relationship with Medina. Now, Tahiri Applethorn head ass said, well, of course she doesn't want to have a sexual relationship with Medina. She wants more than that. Bitch, you knew what they meant. Okay, do not play dictionary with me. Tahiri, you're already on my nerve now. Just shut it up. Zip it up and throw it away. Okay. Anyway, he looked pissed after the question was asked and the answer was given. Because, like, well, what the fuck have I been doing for the past 6 months if you don't want to fuck me now? Like, and I do think, again, you, after, after about a 2-3 minutes, if the person even has a chance of getting some coochie, okay? You may not fuck him at that point in time, but you are aware that it can happen, okay? And if you don't know within the first couple minutes, you definitely know within 6 months. You definitely know after like 2 or 3 conversations. If it's 6 months down the line and you don't want it, what are we doing here? What are we building towards? It should not take you that long to find out if you eventually want me to bang that box out or whatever. I don't care. The judge and told her. It tells Medina. No. She said, Phaedra, I feel like Medina is more comfortable with who he is than she's comfortable as who she is, okay? Meaning he's okay being with a man that he is, but she not comfortable with whoever she is right now, and she isn't. And she tells her, it's okay to be a single woman and be comfortable in that, okay? You don't have to want to be more or less. I don't think that has anything to do with the fact that Phaedra came on this goddamn show for 10 damn days and 10 weeks of my goddamn time and pissed me off with the fakery and the fuckery, okay? Phaedra came on with fakery and fuckery. All the Phaedra, fakery, fuckery, all together. Not Phaedra, fakery, no, see, you can't get too many times. Phaedra, fuckery, and the fakery of it all, okay? I'm done with them, okay? We then had Shonda and Willie. So Willie in his, nipple out shirt, his question was, her question to him was, does he plan to be faithful going forward in their marriage? He said yes. Okay, he said yes, and he passed, okay? And I'm like, well, he can think he want to be faithful. It doesn't mean that in 2 weeks down the line, if some free vagina walks past him, that he may not take it, okay? He may have the best intentions right now, okay? See, but anyway, but at least he passed, because Phaedra said no, she wasn't lying. Anyway, so, his question to her was, can you truly forgive him for cheating, okay? For the cheatation that has happened for the past 12 years. Now, she said her answer was yes, okay? The judge then gives him an envelope saying, her answer is in this envelope. Here you go, right here, you know what I'm saying? And, when you are ready, if you are ready, if you want to know the answer on this envelope, at that point in time, you can open it, okay? But don't open it right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all had us wait 10 whole goddamn days for them to ask some goddamn questions, and we can't know the fuck? But I was happy. Because at the end of the episode, Shonda told Willie in their confessional thing to go ahead and open it. He opened it, and she passed. She wasn't lying. She could forgive him. It don't mean he won't do it again, and she got to re-forgive him later. Next, Tahiri. I have a feeling about Tahiri that I don't like, and based on Tahiri not taking, accountability, earlier in the season, she gets on my nerve a little bit, and the whole thing with her accusing Joe Budden of, breaking her ribs and breaking her nose, and then evidence came out of her talking to Joe about the guy who broke her nose, okay? So we know that he didn't break her nose. That means she was lying. And so I have a issue with Tahiri and how she really needs to start taking accountability for her actions in life, and I want her to fully heal. Okay, to fully heal, to get out of the bullshit that she be putting herself in, but I digress. So, the question the doctors and judge asked her was, does she accept getting beat up as normal, behavior in a relationship? And she said no. No, she's not thinking that's normal. And she failed, okay? And this is her ass looking shocked as if, what do you mean no? I don't know. Why would it say that? I don't know why I would say, why would this, girl? Because you do. You accepting it being normal doesn't mean it's right, but you still think it's normal, okay? Let's make that clear, okay? Anyway, they then make it clear, because Vito wasn't here, okay? And so they asked Vito if he was really sorry for yoking her ass up or whatever. He was really sorry for doing that. They then give her an envelope, to say if you want, you can open it, whatever, it's up to you. And said, I didn't get no fucks. We then had ZZ and Decepticon, okay? ZZ and Decepticon up here with they matching black on or whatever. And, Decepticon was asked if he's really with her for clout. Because she could not take the test because she had a miscarriage or whatever. So even though people was like, her health is not an issue, it's not that she couldn't take it because of her health. It's because her hormones are already out of whack. So she could easily either fail it or pass it, and it may not be actual or factual. Okay, so that was the reason they didn't have her take it. They should have explained that better, but they like the bullshit of it all. Anyway, so they asked Decepticon, if he was with ZZ Top for clout. And he said no. not with her for clout. I love this lady. I love my sugar mama, okay? And he failed. The funny part was when he failed, he was confused. He said, I don't get it. They asked me a question. I said no. They told me I failed. So what does that mean exactly? Like, what does it mean? I don't, he didn't know if failing was going to be. I'm like, because he's a baby. Okay, he's a baby. A whole baby. And now ZZ Top was upset. Oh my, I've been deceived. Oh, I've been deceived. I'm so sad. Oh my God. Okay. Now what I do like is the information or the advice that Judge Lynn Toler gave them both. Okay. She told ZZ Top, look, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a man to be who you are. Okay. But you need to pick one who makes you calm and brings you peace, because if your whole relationship is based on if or when he will leave you, how will you ever have peace in your relationship? Because she don't want peace. She wants attention and she wants clout from the attention of the bushes she causes. Okay, but I digress as usual. Okay, now Decepticon's advice from Judge Toller was also amazing. Okay, she said, you can't be with somebody who requires more of you than you're able to give. You know what I'm saying? You can't be with someone that wants you to be a person that at 25 is not the right time for you to be that person they need. That ain't you right now. And he isn't what she needs, because he's still a baby. But I feel like, she picked a fucking girl. She did. Y'all can see me now. ZZ Top then went upstairs. Oh, this is some bullshit. She threw a whole water bottle, threw some water somewhere. I'm like, wasting that good old water in California, okay? They can put out fire with that water. But she in the corner crying, I just can't believe he played me. Yeah, I'm so sad. You are upset that you picked a baby to be your sugar baby, and he is a sugar baby. You are 40 years old. You picked a 24, 25-year-old kid to fuck on you. Okay? He may be wanting you for some stuff. Okay? Let's make that clear. Okay? Now, he brings up, separately, because they was upstairs, he was down with the guys, and he admits, when I first got with her, maybe that's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But I've grown to love her. You know what I'm saying? I'm in love with her now. I'm like, well, you in love with her still for what she's doing for you, because you're a baby. Babies need love and attention and whatnot. Okay, so he goes upstairs and tries to talk to her. She's crying, Phaedra, he used me. I got him new clothes, I got him new shoes, I got him a new baby bottle, I got him hair products, got him socks and drawers. You know what I'm saying? She bought things you buy for babies and for children and for dependents, okay? Anyway, he he got famous off me. He got on Instagram now. He got followers and shit. He on this TV show. He used me, girl. I'm so girl. It's like a steak, you know what I'm saying? It's like you want a steak, right? You want a steak, but you're upset that they season it with steak seasoning. Bitch, it's steak. It needs seasoning. You pick the baby, he needs to be taken care of. You're the clout that he wants. 1 + 1 is 2. Okay, anyway, so, he comes to I love you, Hazel. I love you, girl. I want to be with you, girl. I'm saying, I don't want to be famous off you. I don't want that, okay? You can never post me again, girl. I will still love you. What I gotta do to prove to you I love you. I had to fight every day to prove my love to you, girl. Whatever, you got famous off me on TV or whatever. You said you just thirsty. And she tosses water on him this time. And she's walking away. Now the whole time security there, whatever, trying to keep them separate. Girl, we don't care. ZZ and Decepticon is on some bullshit, girl. Cause they together now. Okay? Together now. But I digress and whatnot. Now we see downstairs, Tahiri is talking to Judge Lynn Toler, okay? They really have made Tahiri a victim. They have really made it to where she has not taken not an ounce, not a peon-sized pea, not a black-eyed pea, not a green pea, not a nothing pea, okay? Not a nothing. Not a baby carrot, not a Vienna sausage, nothing. Not a baby dill pickle, nothing. Okay, she ain't taken out not an iota of accountability for the part that she has played in the destruction of her life that is relationships that end in some type of physical, argumentative, destructive situation. And again, taking accountability for your role in something does not mean what happened to you is your fault. It means even though what happened wasn't your fault, you still played a role in some kind of way. Two things can be actual and factual at the same time and not cancel the other one out. I keep telling y'all that every time I speak about this girl in this situation. She keeps bringing up, me and Vito came here to strengthen our relationship, not to violate each other. No, not to violate. Not each, she didn't say each other, she just violate. And saying, and now I gotta make a decision on if we should be together. First of all, y'all were not a couple to begin with. So I feel like y'all wasn't gonna leave together no way. And like someone else said before, like I said too, clearly Tahiri and Vito have fucked before. Okay? They've had sex once or twice before, but they not no couple. They not, okay, but I digress. We then see they bring Vito back again because again he has to be there for this fake ass ring ceremony, and I say fake ass ceremony because no one there is married besides Shonda and Willie. Everyone else sugar the ring pops, okay. Anyway, we see everyone getting dressed. Okay, the men getting dressed on one side, women getting dressed on the other side, and whatnot. And then here come Hazel. Just so I've been embarrassed. Is it? I put so many people on. Okay, I put so many people on. Who? I've never seen someone say I put so many people on who is not even on themselves. I'm not saying ZZ Top is a nobody. I'm not saying that she may not be wherever she at doing deals here and there. What I'm saying is even D-list football players playing games, okay, but they D-list football players. ZZ Top is a D-list football player. That's what I mean when I say she's delusional by saying I put people on. You yourself said, I hate that my rap didn't go over. If you can put people on, you will be on. You are really known for people not liking you for your attitude. You know what I'm saying? So you can't act as if you girl the fuck by anyway. Cause the whole tangent, I don't want to do the whole tangent. But she tells the ladies, I called my mom, and my mom gave me a great idea. She said, my mama told me to make Devon sign a contract that I'm his manager. So that way, any money he makes, if he gets famous off of me, I get a percentage of what he... This bitch is talking about a managing contract at marriage boot camp for a man she's been with for maybe 8 months, and she wants him to get a manager's contract at the ring ceremony. The amount of fuckery that this season of marriage boot camp has put us through is an equivalent to how fucked up 2020. We had corrupt, drunk ass Tony, who I am pretty sure is also an alcoholic. Okay, yoking up ass Vito, apple throwing applehead ass Tahiri. Okay, cheating ass Willie, accepting ass Shonda. Okay, phony fake Phaedra. Okay, Medina, who we think maybe possibly beat up Claudia Jordan ass or whatever. And then violence and drugs only. I think I said that already. But this is what we get. This is what we get. Okay, and then Decepticon and motherfucking ZZ Top, girl, the fuck, but I'ma have him sign a managing contract so I can manage him and make money. Okay. First couple for the ring ceremony is the one married couple, okay, Willie and Shonda, okay. I think Willie and Shonda looked amazing. I think they're an amazing couple. They look like a great couple. However, he's a cheater and she's an acceptor, okay. Anyway, she said, I love you, but I don't know if I'm over your cheating on the pain you put me through. And then he said, I love you, girl. I do, you're my best friend, okay? But I don't like the attitude and the disrespect. I said the disrespect. Did this Negro fix his mouth to say he does not like the disrespect of his wife when he cheated for 12 years? 12 years? Girl. I know you fucking lying, okay? He then say, but I don't want to live another day without you. Not another second without you, girl. He gets down on one knee. Okay, he's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be with you, girl. And of course, there's a ring in his pocket. Oh my God, cheating ass husband, Willie. Oh my God, yes, I will be with you, yes. And of course, it was a ring in her box too. I never doubted one second that they would not have rings in their boxes. They did this for the show. They did it for money. I also think they did it for their relationship. I think they're the one couple who truly did come here to try to fix shit. I will say that. I do think that. I also felt like regardless of what happened in boot camp, they was not going to leave each other. They're just leaving stronger than what they were, but I knew they would not leave separately, okay? Yeah, she would have keep her, is what I feel like was with them. Okay, now ZZ Top and Decepticon. Why does Decepticon look like a goddamn 2020 Darth Vader at the club? Like, I mean, I just feel like if Darth Vader went to a club in 2020, this is what he would wear. Even Dr. Ish looking like, what the fuck is he wearing? What is that? What is that? Velvet? Like, I feel, and was he in leggings? Honey, leggings and loafers? Leggings and loafers. Girl, let it be what it's gonna be. Okay, now ZZ Top, I will admit, ZZ looked amazing. ZZ looks great when she wears clothes that fit her body. When she tries to wear stuff that's either too small or too tight, or that she doesn't dress her body, she looks like a fucking idiot. She looked amazing tonight. Okay, I will give her that that compliment. Anyway, he say, I love you. I don't want you to ever look at me like I'm using you, girl. I love you, girl. I want to be with you forever and ever, baby. Anyway, I don't like how after he's done talking to her, he looks down. As a grown ass man, you should never walk around with your head down because your woman is a beast. Okay, and I don't mean beast as in like a monster beast, but I mean like because she's beast mode, always angry and whatnot. Anyway, she said, I feel like you used me. Okay, I was embarrassed. Okay, I was hoodwinked and bamboozled. I mean, you wasn't. You bought a baby. He wanted some sugar. Well, you wanted some of his sugar, and you had to pay for it. So, girl, leave it be or whatnot. Okay. Now, he then opened his box, and he had a ring in his box for her, of course. She then pulls out a management contract. Like, you have to sign this. And if you sign this, we could be together. You know what I'm saying? So that way, I feel like you're not using me, but I'm asking you to sign a contract that guarantees me some money from you. But I don't want you using me. I'm like, first of all, any money he make, I mean, you gonna let him keep it because you a sugar mama. Anyway, she also had a ring or whatever. I'm looking like, and he signed it. Any person who signs a contract without reading it is stupid and dumb. And that's why we have this is the con. Okay, anyway, you know what I'm saying, girl, and the contract supposedly say that she gets 30% of his income. I mean, he can fight it in court because it's proof that he signed it without looking at it. He had no attorney or whatever, and that she kind of forced him to do it because, he was dumb and childish. Girl, even Dr. Ish like, what the fuck? What, this is some dysfunctional shit, a contract, Hazel? She's like, I just want to make sure he's not using me. Girl, you use him to be on this show. But I digress, okay? And then we have fake-ass, phony-ass Phaedra and Medina, okay? They weren't the couple when they got here. So I honestly don't get no fucks or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? She tells him, you're a kind man, a smart man, and it was exciting that you dealt with my issues, but sometimes I just want you to be a little bit more for me. He say, I love who you are as a person. He said, I love that or whatnot, but I don't think you're ready for me, for a man like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And, and plus, based on you talking about you want to fuck me or whatever, I don't know if you're really ready for me, girl. And so, he opens his box. She opens her box, honey, and she had a ring in hers, and he did not have one in his. I was like, whoa. Now, he said he was shocked that she had a ring for him in her box. The world was shocked. But this is they acted this shit out. They both are actors, if you ask me. Phaedra is what I'm gonna call her. MC and Medina played us this whole season. I don't really care. He then pulls the ring out of his pocket. You know what? I'm gonna keep this just for you, okay? And if we ever down the line change our mind, I'm like, Medina, fuck you, okay? And now they friends. I'm like, what the a waste of 10 whole days, okay? And then lastly, Tahiri and Vito. The fact that Vito is in jogging pants is hilarious to me. But again, he wasn't at the house, ready to get ready or whatever. So she says, I love him. Okay, he's my friend, but he made a mistake around everyone on camera. So I don't know how we could proceed. Meaning, had he done this and no one saw it, I would not have had an issue with it. That's why she specifically said, yes, he only made a simple mistake. I don't think that's who he is, but he made that mistake on TV in front of cameras. So again, that means if he had done it and no one had saw it, she would not have said shit. You wanna know why? Because she accepts violence as a part of her normalness of life. But I digress, okay? He say he know he need to grow up or whatever. He still regret, the situation and whatnot. So when they walk him in, he's walked in with security. Okay? They then tell Tahiri, this is your night. It's all about you. Not about him, about you. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Now he didn't hear any of that or whatever. She tells Vito, you knew about the men in my past who had abused me and stuff, okay? And then you then did it to me. So for young Tahiri and for all the women who think, what you did was okay, for all the women who think, that a man can shove a woman and ain't no big deal, I have to, he like, wait, y'all, are y'all for real? Like, y'all probably here for this, like, to get denied? He was confused because, again, he didn't get to say shit. Because if they keep telling him, you lost the right to say anything, then he should have lost the right. You should have put him off the show. Okay, if you was going to make all this about Tahiri and not about them as two people, if you want her to be able to get help from the victim, how would y'all not also want him to get help too? How? To say that he lost the right to have anything to say to Tahiri, to me, was fucked up. Okay, let's make that clear. Bam. So, Dr. Ish say, this is about her. It's about her and what it's her time. I'm looking like, are you fucking serious? Are you crazy? She then say, every man has had a chance to walk away. Okay? Okay, fine. I threw an apple at you. Okay. I mean, just throw one back at me. I'm like, what the fuck? Girl. She then say, and I kept trying to blame myself, and I kept trying to, make it as if it wasn't a big issue, whatever, and me not being afraid of what would have happened isn't normal. So I have a ring in the box, but the ring is for me, okay? And then she gives him the envelope back that has his lie detector test results in it or whatever, saying, I don't need to know if you meant his apology, that apology, I'm in it for me or whatever. I'm like, are you fuck girl? And then Dr. Ish tells Vito, I'm saying, you didn't break her. She isn't broken. She's good. They then tell him he can leave. And that's how the show went off. Let's make something clear. No one ever said what Vito did was right. No one ever said that he was authentic. No one ever said that he was... No one ever said any of that. What they said is, Marriage Boot Camp, the producers, Justin Toller, Dr. Ish, Tahiri, have all walked around on fucking eggshells and not addressed Tahiri's actions. To make it seem, they made Vito seem like a monster. They made him seem like he no longer mattered. And I feel like, how does that help his anger issues? How does that show him what he did was wrong, to make him feel like less than, when he's already addressed what he did, apologized for what he did, and to hear herself as even admitted he had never done it before to her? I don't know, whatever. I feel like you did a disservice to them too, as two people who both did some wrong ass shit. And I seen Dr. Ish on an interview with somebody who was on the Jasmine brand, and they was asking him, like, how did y'all address here? Like, we keep seeing y'all address Vito. Why has nothing been shown about addressing Tahiri's actions as well. When he then says something to the effect of, you can't address her, because after when he yoked her up, you couldn't then go to her and say, well, you shouldn't have done this earlier. People's point was y'all seen her do the apple shit before he grabbed her. And y'all didn't do anything. No one ever said to address her because of what he did. The issue has always been, before they got to that point, y'all did not address her. But God forbid, had he tossed apples at her applehead ass, it would have been addressed. And that's people's point. They did ignore the aggressiveness of a female based on her being a female. They then did not start grabbing females until after the Vito situation. Okay? Let's make that clear. The only reason they grabbed Tony back from approaching Corrupt on that puppet day or whatever is because of what happened with Tahiri and Vito. The only reason they were trying to grab Hazel back from her fussing with Divine was because of Tahiri and Vito. They literally was ignoring the aggressiveness of Tahiri, which is the reason she keeps having the same issues, because of her aggression. That is what needs to be addressed. And y'all did not do it all season. And then to have it be the finale and to tell Vito, you don't have the right to ask her a question. You don't have the right to be, they made him not have any rights. And I don't feel that's fair. Because Tahiri was not this innocent bystander at all. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. Period. I think they did not handle this situation well. And I think they handled it this way thinking everyone would be like solely on Tahiri's side, and we aren't. We saw both sides of it, and they both were wrong. Bullshit all up and through, girl. That's it. This is a bullshit season. Bullshit season, and I'm happy it's the fuck over. Peace.